Hello? Hello? Ah, man, I forgot to add the microphone. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Did I literally just talk this entire time without saying anything? Ah. Great, now I gotta re-explain currency war. Ah, bro, I didn't even know my microphone was off. I gotta re-explain currency wars. Bro. All right, I gotta re-explain currency war. I apologize for that. My microphone wasn't connected for some reason. I don't know why. No, but yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to re-explain currency wars again. Yeah, I have no idea how it works. All right. To basically make a long story short, currency wars applies you a whole bunch of awards and everything else that you need to basically make things a little bit more easier. Currency war makes things a little bit more easier. When you're in currency war, you can basically apply strategies or basically strategies from other different types of players from around the world. You can also apply the strategy and add it to favorites and everything else. And it also shows you what kind of equipments that you need for the monster you face. In currency war, you can basically play as any type of being, basically play as multiple different types of characters or use any kind of characters. You can basically have a grand old time. It allows you to play as multiple different types of characters, make things a little bit more easier. So you can play any different type of character you want. That's what currency war is. There's multiple different types of other currency. There's multiple different types of things too. Currency war is where you come if you need to have a voucher. The VAL voucher. And I already told you what the VAL voucher is. The VAL voucher allows you to have quick farm. And I already explained what quick farm is. Quick farm basically, I already explained what that is. I already showed what that is. The voucher, but you don't know where to get the voucher. This is where you can get the voucher, and you have to basically participate in currency wars. Like I said, currency wars allows you to use multiple different abilities and multiple different characters. It also allows you to use things called equipment. The equipment allows you to have multiple different powers and everything else. It's actually pretty fun. But makes sense a little bit. All right. I completely forgot about currency wars and everything else. When you apply, all right, let's not go there. There's also something called strategies. I already explained what those is a minute, like a couple of seconds ago. The strategy you can apply, and when you apply the strategy, it basically gives you auto equipment. It literally shows you what kind of equipments are allowed to match together, and then you can just basically send it to that equipment. Send it to that character. And that character's equipment will attach to that character and makes them even stronger. Currency war is a very, very funny thing. There's multiple different things you can do with currency wars, and there are 3 stages, like 3 planes like I'm doing right now. Each stage is different from the last, but it makes things a little bit more easier. There's also these. These allow you to pick the different kind of equipment you need for certain characters. All you have to do is just pick, and it makes things a little bit more easier. It's kind of like chess. You can think of currency war as the card game in Honkai. You can think of currency war as a card game in like the Genshin Impact card game. This on the side is known as the purchase experience. Allows you to level up the space that you need to have more characters. The limit is about 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the limit is 10, so you can only have 10 characters each time. If you want to switch out a character in currency war, you need to take out the character and basically expend them or basically get rid of them. There's also this as well, known as sell. You can sell the character, and depending on how rare or how high the character is, you can sell them for like a high price, which I'm doing right now. Selling characters I don't need. All right, I'm missing a couple more things, and I can level up and have another character added to the thing. And now we're just going to fight again. But yeah, that is the whole thing about currency war. Is where you can come when you need vouchers to do quick farming, and quick farming allows you to get multiple different stats and everything else. If you don't know what that is, you can go to my YouTube account. I already explained that before. It's in one of my old videos, so scroll through, you'll be able to find it. But yeah, that's what you can come get the vouchers you need to quick farm, which makes things a little bit more easier if you want to get like artifacts and everything else, or relics. Quick farm makes it like a little bit easier for you to get materials to ascend your relics and your character and your skills. So it's actually pretty good to have. I completely forgot about this again. But yeah, this is where you can come if you want to get the vouchers you need for quick farming. Currency Wars also has a bunch of other cool stuff too, like rewards and everything else. So this is the place you need to come to. Ah, there we go. All right, my week to the kids getting better and better. All right, now we're on the final plane. After you reach the certain final plane in Currency Wars, it's the last time. You just gotta basically do what you can, and they gonna do everything you can. And now you're right here, get a whole bunch of cool stuff, and now I can add like another character to the fold, which I plan to do right now. Hold up. Nah, it's still new. Yeah, I can get rid of her. All right. There we go. Okay, I don't have enough to basically make that. Frenzy Wars is actually kind of fun. Makes things a little bit more interesting. It also gives you the ability to play as multiple different types of characters. On the top are the main characters, as you can see, like the main party. And on the bottom, as you see it a little bit on the side, these are the side characters. Basically characters that you have but don't really need right away. They kind of like a miniature party on the side. It's kind of weird how it works, but it makes things interesting. I spent a lot about Currency Wars. I'm going to explain something else. I'm only going to do an hour of lesson, and then I'm going to do an hour of the gameplay because I want you guys to experience the gameplay a little bit so you know what to expect. She is a very powerful character, and I still have not leveled her up yet. I can't wait to put her in a party. But yeah, after this, I'm going to explain a little bit about different characters too, because I don't forget about that. But we're also going to explain... There's a lot of things to cover on Honkai Star Wars. There's just too much to cover. It's like Genshin Impact. You have so much to cover, but you gotta cover at least a good amount. But you almost done explaining it. I think I explained a good majority of it. All right. There we go. Now we're just gonna keep going. After you're done with Currency Wars, I'm going to show you something else. But yeah, Currency Wars is pretty much a good game to get like a lot of materials and stuff like that for Ascension and a lot of Star Jade. Star Crystal. I'm not really too sure how it's called, but just basically how it is named. Okay. All right. And like that, the entire team is ready to go. 11:43. Ah, crud. Okay. All right. The max level and basically when you do purchase is level 10 because that's how many characters you can have. Can't get rid of them. All right, we're going to raise her up. I basically mean to raise them a little low, but she has to be on the main part of the team. All right, so this is the last part. All right, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the characters because I said we. Move over to different types of characters and everything else, so we can't really forget about those. Yeah, Currency Wars is pretty kind of. It's basically a fun version of a card game, you know, TGC and Genshin Impact. So it's basically another fun card game that you could play. Okay. This ain't even more weird as it would be. Okay, so we basically covered a lot of currency wars, so I don't really explain too much about that. I'll tell you about artifacts and everything else. Yeah, alright, I also gotta explain boss fights next, because that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, go. Yeah, I forgot to mention. There are certain bosses in this game. No, know what? I'm not gonna explain it now because for later. I don't want to explain the boss concept now. It's gonna be for later. We're going to explain at least 2 characters. We're gonna explain the 4-star characters right now. So I live for tiny characters, but it's gonna be pretty good. Let me see what this is. Like I said, there are 3 stages in every single game, and then basically how it goes, and the ratings. For me, I basically have SS rank because I follow the strategy. You know, y'all can praise me later. But there are multiple different rankings of how everything goes right now. I've explained it before because I realized my microphone out. In this game, in this area, there's multiple different kinds of points. When you get multiple different kinds of points, you can get these. The vouchers are what you need if you want to... Hold on, let me just claim all. The vouchers, as you can see, fuel vouchers is what you need if you need to, you know, have to essential materials. This is what you need if you need to quick farm. This is where you could come and get these if you need to quick farm. I already explained what these are. This is what you need to basically vouchers if you need to quick farm. You come here to currency plan. Then you have ascension levels. The higher the ascension level, the more easy for you to get cool stuff. Then you have everything else that's going on along with these. Once you do all that, you gain all these cool stuff. You come over here and they say have a great old time. All right. Now we're done with that. We're going to move on to characters. Characters. I explained a whole bunch of 5-star characters last time. Now we're moving on to the 4-star characters. This is Natasha. She is also from Helio 5, or basically, I forgot what it was called before, the Frozen Planet. She is what we call the ultimate healer. And I'm not saying this as any kind of notion or word. She is the person we like to go to. She's the person I like to have in my party who is the best kind of healer that you can have. She was the very first type of healer that you should have when you first start playing Honkai Star Rails, because she is the ultimate one and also pretty strong. For her, it's like, depending how you built her, she can do like some serious healing and also have a lot of regeneration and everything else. And now I'm going to show you how to build her. All right. So for her light cone is actually pretty easy. It's basically this post-op conversation. You can wish for this and basically get it in the store. You can wish for this and you'll get it for her. This is the best 4-star one for her because it increases everything by a whole lot. The second best thing to give to her is this one, sharing feelings, which is actually a pretty decent one as well. And then there's this one, quid pro quo. If you can't get the other one, like I said, you know where to get these. You can get quid pro quo for her, which is pretty decent for her, but not the best, but still pretty good. There's also other ones as well, like these as well, but most of these you have to either claim or you basically get them in a wish. And I have a good majority of these. But this one is the best one for her, and I recommend that you get it by wishing for it. Next is her relics. Her relics are pretty simple. You just need to give her... Hold on for a second, guys. Let me just check something real quick. Nope. No way. Huh. All right, hold on. Give me a second real quick. But yeah, these are the relics that show her pretty well. The relic plan, which I'm about to apply right now. The one I had before is actually a pretty good plan, but this one's the best plan. So I'm going to level those up with it. But this is the relics that show her pretty well. You don't need to focus on these. I already told y'all before, these two are not important. It's just for the head. These are arms are going to be the same thing. You just need to focus on the body, which is right here. HP percentage and crit damage and crit rate for the substats. And for the main stat for this one is HP, crit rate, crit damage, and effects, which is actually pretty good. For the second artifact, which we like to call the Ciencio Lawful Celestial Arc, this one, the main stat you need to focus on for this one is just HP percentage. And for the second one, all you need to focus on is also for the rope is HP percentage. So nothing really too serious. The team for her that suits her pretty well is actually all not that difficult. You can give her this character, which is known as Sori, can't really pronounce her name. She's a pretty good character to have. If you don't have Tribi, like I said, there's also the backup characters that you can see on the side. And if you don't have this character, you don't really have her at all. The max rating gets her rating is basically much B rank, but I just got her rating is basically A rank, but I gotta level up her artifacts real quick. We're going to do that now. Luckily for B, I can do that with ease. Where are they? We're going to use these, not with this one. Right, level up, and then boom. I gotta take care of this real quick because I kind of realized a different kind of artifact setting for her. But now we're just gonna move on from that. All right, there we go. I think she's a little bit stronger than before. Yeah, she's definitely stronger than before. All right, on to her is this one. She is known as Astrid, or Astrid. The voice actor for her, you're gonna basically find out is very familiar, but she is known as Astrid. She's one of the very few people we meet when we first start our journey on Honkai Star Rails, and she is what we call one of the best supports in my opinion. Her supports basically help a lot because she's really strong and powerful, and to build her is actually pretty simple and pretty easy. So I'm going to show you how it works. So for Astrid, you don't really need too much, basically relics and everything else. I'm going to show. Ah, shit, should switch that out. But yeah, to build her, you just need to have these relics. These relics are known as the Message Rover. These suit her very well, and depending on which stats that you give to her, these relics suit her really well and actually pretty powerful for her. You can also give her this, which is known as the... These are known as the Inshu Walfu, the second pair of relics, but don't really give it to this. But you can also follow my plan. This is just my plan on how to build her, but I'm just giving y'all suggestions for how you build her. And then there's also this, the main stat for this one, which is called the second relic. The rope has to be, you know, the rope. For me, I'm going to do a quick something real here. I gotta switch one, this one. Okay, that's better. This one is gold and higher. This one stays because she needs this.
What should I observe today?
I'll also show this one out. This actually shows a video. But yeah, she's what we call the ultimate support type character, so you have to be careful how you build her. Moving on, basically show you how it works right there. Now, her light cone is actually pretty easy. This one is called the Planetary Revelation. It's a pretty good light cone, but you have to wish for it. So if you can't really get that one, you can also give her the Mosh Cogs, which is actually a decent one as well, but I don't really have that right now. You can also give her Memories of the Dance, and basically this one is Dance, 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 along with the Craving of the Moon and the Past of the Future. Like I said, the stats for her relics are actually pretty easy to get. You don't have to go too far. The first stat is basically just a healing for the head. The second stat has to be, for the second one, has to be attack, and that's all you need for that one. The second one, which is the Messenger's Secret Satchel, all you need for that one is just HP, and the subset has to be SPD or crit rate. And after that, you just need to give her the SPD one, which is basically really recommended for her, increases her speed and everything else. For the other ones, these little ropes already explained. The main stat can either be fire damage or HP percentage, as you can see that, and the subset had to be SPD or basically related to fire. And then the second one, the first rope, has to be energy recharge or basically attack, and energy recharge on the main stat, and the substat has to be attack. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. It's weird as it is. I'm going to do some things first because I have to change some shit around. Switch. We're going to level up this one. Get that level 4, and then I'm just gonna... Yeah, I followed my things through time, but they keep changing every single time for different kind of characters, so it's kind of hard to follow. It's a little bit more easier. All right, those are the two characters I want to explain. We're gonna explain some more characters tomorrow, but now we gotta move on to the story mode. And tomorrow, and then we're also gonna explain some boss battles as well, because I feel like we've gotta basically get into that. Those are the two characters I wanted to explain about. Now we're going to move into the story mode a little bit so y'all can get acquainted with it, get a little bit more fun into the story mode, because I want y'all to have like a good kind of view of it and what you expect, what you're gonna do. I made her even stronger than before. I didn't think I could make her this strong. She's stronger now. All right, no, that's not what I meant to do. All right, we already talked about a good amount of characters. We're gonna get back into the story mode so I can see get y'all a little bit in that. Mostly because I have other things to do, so I can't really play as much as the story mode if I want to. So I want to basically y'all experience it, and I also want to experience it. All right, last time we left off, we just basically beat the guys in Gundam form. There's actually an act.
As expected of my senior, that was awesome.
There we go.
My life is now complete.
We're on like 2.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you. After all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise for a fan, isn't it?
All right, there's gonna be a whole bunch of other lessons we're gonna cover tomorrow because I don't want to cover them today. But tomorrow we are going to cover a couple of boss battles, maybe like 2 boss battles, and then talk about a couple more characters. Oh man, I have to re-explain war character. That was a good explain for a good 20 minutes. Right now we're just gonna focus on the story more a little bit because I want you guys, like I said, I want y'all to experience this so you have a good understanding what y'all need to do. And I want y'all to experience the first time what happens when you get a new ability for the Trailblazer. So that's what I'm also going to do. That's what the size. But yeah, in this part, we're going to get a new ability for the Trailblazer. So I want y'all to experience that, how it works and everything else. And I'm going to show you how it works.
Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion.
I got a headache. We're also going to be playing some Marvel Rivals because there's been a new update. There's a new map. And I kind of want to see the new map and also do some new challenges to unlock some more of the story. So yeah, we're going to do an hour of this and then we're going to move on to an hour of Marvel Rivals.
Sooner or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie. How could I possibly be worthy of boarding the Express and fighting alongside seasoned veterans?
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
Okay.
Thanks
That's
for
gonna
your
be pretty
guidance,
interesting.
Trailblazer.
Wait, hold on.
And lastly,
I'll be right back. I gotta go. I'm washing my
Show
sheets
the
right now,
rest
so I
of
gotta
us.
check it to see if the dryer is open. I'll be right back. Keep watching.
Trailblazer, please take a photo together with us.
Whoa! My senior's so close to me that my heart's beating like crazy.
3, 2, 1.
Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The Daybreak Squadron arises.
Time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now. Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big fan before we go?
いつでも出陣できます。美味しい。美味しい。うん、いつでも出陣できます。
Alright, guys, I'm back with it. All right, so we're gonna continue on with the story mode because these guys are just weird, and I can't really do much about it because the story modes are long. It's not that the story modes are bad because if you're invested in the story, but you can also skip it right here. It's known as to skip the current dialogue. Basically makes things a little bit more quicker so you can skip it, but I want y'all to experience the story mode and have a good old time watching it. Have a good time. I'm such a good teacher to you students. All right. All right, I got a lot more things to explain tomorrow.
There's no way we could have beaten the Trailblazer.
Okay. I said do an hour of lessons and then an hour of the gameplay and then an hour of Marvel Rivals. That's going to be a little bit different than how it should be.
So much lighter. Gray, you really should join us and do the same.
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad if you couldn't contribute your strength to the
Pablo,
team.
why? Okay, why are you saying Pablo? It has to be something interesting. Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to hurt?
Senior?
I'm gonna try something today. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Me? I'm fine.
Okay, I'm not even gonna ask anything because I'm very confused. But what's going on, Thomas? How you doing today?
It's me. I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life.
Let's see.
Even though I know I can never become an
Okay,
amazing
you
hero
seem
like
tired,
you,
so it means you've been sleeping. How you been?
always been
I know you've been doing a lot of
trying my
times in
best
school and everything
to get
else. How's
closer to
school
being
going,
like you.
Thomas?
It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with
All right.
gangs.
Yeah. I'm also excited for this month because a new game, NTE, is about to come out, and I have an idea what I want to do. Like I said, I'm going to do a gameplay of Zenless Zero very in about a very I don't know very soon. because I want it to be a surprise for something. I'm not going to explain what it is, but I am going to do a gameplay through that. But I also want to do a gameplay of NTE. And NTE, Neverless Everless. And I kind of want to try it. So I'm debating whether or not to keep some games on my console. Mostly because the new people at Fortnite basically about to suck. But I don't want to give up playing Fortnite because I played it for too long. I realize that, which I need to take care of. These are all baddies. Yeah, I plan. One of my people on my subscribers on my YouTube account wants me to play it, and I plan to. I plan to because I already have it saved and I plan to do it. The reason I haven't done it yet is because I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to, but I've decided that I'm going to. Because it's kind of like, to be as plain as ever, I'm not going to say when I'm going to do it, but I am going to tell you when I do it is going to be a very special day. I'm going to do the gameplay of it, play the game a little bit, have a good old time with it. You know, all the basic shits and all the fun things. Because I want to see the gameplay too. I played a little bit of it before. I didn't really vibe with it like I should, but I want to give it a second chance. Because it does seem pretty good. I say a lot of new characters and a lot of cool characters too. But before that, I'm also going to give NTE a vibe. Because I really, really want to play that game. Because I really, really want to play that game.
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
But yeah, so yeah, NTE and then ZZZ. That's not the only other game I'm going to play too. There's another RPG game that I'm looking forward to, which is Antenna, which I don't know when that's going to come out because there hasn't been no updates yet. But NTE is coming out April 29th. And I'm kind of looking forward to it because you can steal cars and shit. You can throw hands with people. You can throw swords and everything else. You know, magic and everything else. So yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. It's like basically the anime version of GTA, but with no killing and shit. And Antenna is going to be pretty good. I honestly can't wait. Alright, story and dialogue is getting more and more weird. I did not think that this lady was a director. I just thought she was like a mad scientist or some shit. It turns out she is a movie director. Then again, movie directors often look like that, so it's gonna be pretty decent. But yeah, I'm going to do ZZZ, but y'all don't know. I'm not gonna tell you when I'm going to do it. It's gonna be very soon, but I'm not gonna tell you when. Just be prepared. I got a phone call today with the job that I applied for and everything else, because I got to talk to him about something. And this is where my brother used to work, and the way he's been describing it, it might not be a good place to work there. But I want to give it a chance, see what it's like, and if I don't vibe with it, maybe I'll leave, but I have to stay there to see. Because I've been through worse. I can handle worse. But yeah, they want me to call today after 3, see what's going on. And let's just hope I get it well. And plus, I already got another interview ready to go in case I don't like get anything. I already applied to pretty much everything else, but I already got another interview just to go. Man, I got cold.
As an IPC employee, I've said far too much.
Time.
Your friends are waiting for you in the hall. You should go meet up with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
Oh, she's an IPC employee. Yeah, I don't really know. I want to give a lesson, but this is just gameplay stuff, so I'll give a lesson later. ZZZ is gonna be crazy.
The Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live out your superhero fantasy. Did you have fun?
That's why we wanted to go and say it to be a mech superhero.
Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
Indeed. Seeing him so happy reminds me of my younger self.
I forgot how old Mr. Yang is. Walter Yang. And I know he's a father and he has a couple of gray streaks in his hair, so Mr. Yang at least has to be in his 40s, maybe early to mid 30s, maybe mid 30s to early 40s, depending on how old his child is. Because I know Mr. Yang is like an old man. Because you can see the gray streaks in his hair, but he still looks pretty young. I feel like he's in his early 40s, like early 40s to like late 30s, so not really too young, too old. March is clearly 16 or 17. Dahong,
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking
yeah, no, I don't know how old Dahong is.
The
Yeah, I'm looking at my
secretary's
phone,
office
but that's
sent
some other
Agent
I gotta do.
Felt here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
Wait, if Mr.
Agent Nihilux.
P30?
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who's... Oh, this is a real mess.
Why didn't this lady seem totally?
I need to report this.
It just gets weirder and weirder every time.
Thank you for your help. Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
What? We're gonna do more
Pearl
investigating.
demonstrated the
Whoa,
full
we're
process
going
of
up.
creating a Megatron army, based on what I saw.
Whoa. What the? Mom? Hold on.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madame Pearl.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby.
Sorry about that, y'all. I
involving
was talking to my
someone
mom. My
impersonating
brother's
a Pearl
using my
Lux
phone right now.
employee.
Accidentally
I
switch
hope
over to
it didn't
Bluetooth
spoil
mode.
your enjoyment.
Okay, we did a good hour of lessons. Now we're gonna do an hour of the story mode, and then we're gonna do Marvel Rivals. There's a new map I want to see, so I'm kind of excited for that. It's the William Fisk match. If y'all know who the Kingpin is, y'all know who the Kingpin
Pearl Lux's
is.
data firewall remains untouched,
Alright.
and all assets
I should probably,
under
alright, I'm gonna do a
security
little
network
bit of a
surveillance
lesson
are
right here, basically
intact.
history
The only
lesson.
change is an
This in
additional
this game, there's
expense
something
claim
called the
under Variety
IPC. The IPCs is a group of very powerful people who like to, who just really love money and everything else. Not gonna get into all distance. Every IPC is separated by a different gem grade and level. There's Jade, there's Pearl, as you can see right in front of me. There's also Diamond, Amethyst, and a bunch of other ranks too. IPC is basically like the debt collectors of the universe. I guess you can call them like merchants and stuff like that, and collect debts and everything wealth. So yeah, there's also a bunch of other organizations in this on the Honkai Star universe. We're gonna cover those a little bit later on. But the IPC, just think of the IPC as the IRS. Think of the IPC as the IRS. They come to collect the money. If you don't have it, no serious problems be happening and everything else. Basically, they're like the IRS, but like to the extreme. Universal version of the IRS. But as long as you're able to pay back the debt, everything else, they're actually pretty good people. But there are some douchebags in the IPC. But there are some good ones.
Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to
This
risk
getting more and more
and a
interesting every
pursuit
single
of
time.
stability. And I bear
You know what?
both
This is gonna be a history lesson. I might as well just explain it now.
As
In the
executive
Honkai Star
officer,
universe, there are
trainer
many
Peggy,
different types of
I bear an
organizations in every single
inescapable
one.
responsibility for
Like
the
in
safety
Genshin
of
Impact,
this
there are
world.
7 nations, and every different nation has their own
As
version
one
and
of the
everything else.
10 stone
Honkai
hearts,
Star Rails have
I
that.
hope to bring
But they don't
the
have
French
nations, they have different
surveys to a
organizations that
swift
live among
and
the stars.
safe conclusion.
One of the organization is the IPC, as I just explained. Another one is the Astral Express, is also an organization which are trailblazers. Our job is to basically hunt down and try to seal or basically contain Stellaron. Stellaron, basically is pretty much like a gem filled with massive amount of energy. Our job is to find them, seal them, and basically make sure they don't cause any damage. That's what the Astral Express is. The next organization is the Society. The Society is made up of a lot of different kinds of geniuses and everything else. They're very smart and they worship Eon. I'll get into Eons in a minute. They basically worship a different kind of Eon and everything else. They're pretty smart, and it's basically an organization filled with smart people. But they're also extremely arrogant and douchey. Basically douchebags.
You mentioned
All other stuff.
that you
Next organization, it would be the Ciencio Lawfu. The Ciencio Lawfu is also a massive organization as well, but they live in a massive spaceship that spreads throughout the entirety of the galaxy and stuff like that. There are 8
Participating in
generals and there are
Fantasy
8
Moon games.
lawfus scattered throughout the universe, and they're all connected one way or
Got
another.
something in
So it kind of
mind?
makes it a little bit more, you know, interesting.
I think the rules and
After
rewards for
that,
the
there is
Fantasy
another
Moon games are a
organization.
little
Keep
too
going
vague.
from there. There's like a lot more of them as well.
That's
And there's
exactly what
also
I
other
thought
miniature
when I joined the
organizations
games
like the
15 years
Pantaconi.
ago.
Pantaconi
These
is
games
controlled by
allow
the big people
supplicants
called
to
the
do
8 great
anything,
families who
good
basically
or
control
evil.
all of Pantaconi,
As a
and they're actually
result,
pretty powerful as well.
everything
There's
that
also some
unfolds in the
rogue
course of
people
these
known as the
games
Hunter
exists
Organization
beyond
and the
control.
Ravengers.
What
The
are
Stellaron,
they?
the Stellaron Raiders.
Is
The
what can winners do when they share the
Stellarons,
power
the Stellaron
of the
Hunters, my bad, the
elation?
Stellaron Hunters. Stellaron
According to
Hunters are a little
legends
bit
and historical
different than the
records from
Astral Express
Ahatopia,
because, like I said,
victors
the Astral
typically
Express job
first
is to
witness
seal
the
and suppress the
manifestation
Stellaron
of
and stuff like
Aha
that. Stellaron
themselves.
Hunters' goals is to destroy
They
the
listen to
Stellaron
the
and cause
victor's
like a lot of
wishes
damage.
and
I
grant
guess you
them
could say they're
permission
wanted
to use
fugitives
their
and stuff
power.
like that, and they're wanted by everyone in the
And the
universe.
applications
The
of this
Hunters
power
are a small
seem to
group
be
of small
boundlessly
group of
vast.
organization. There's very few
When
of them,
faced with
but they're pretty
countless
much good around the
choices,
universe hunting down
the
prey and stuff
situation
like that.
becomes even
They also
more
have a bounty on their head
threatening
as
than
well,
having no
depending on how you
choice at
go.
all.
But they're also pretty
Sometimes I
strong.
wonder if we had agreed
But those
to
are just
become the
one of the
leader
few
anti-destruction
those are just a few
alliance,
organizations in the
how would this
vastness
trip
of the
have turned
Honkai Star
out?
universe. I'm pretty sure in the future there's going to be more, but those are just a few of them. Now I'm going to get on explaining eons. Eons are kind of like
Anti-destruction alliance.
forgot about them. Eons are pretty much the same
Such a
thing
hilarious
as
idea.
as the
totally
Genshin
picture it.
Impact gods and are pretty much the same thing. What is this?
I get it. That's
My bad
actually
about that.
a brilliant
Eons are pretty
idea.
much the same thing as the 7
To begin
in
with,
Genshin Impact.
This is far more meaningful than
Huh?
taking up a god's authority and squandering it
What'd you
freely
say?
for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object
But yeah,
to.
sorry, I just keep stopping because my brother's doing
Finally,
it. But yeah,
this would
Eons are
also
pretty much the
help
same
us
thing as the
avoid
7,
the
but
risk
they're
we
a little,
currently
they're not
face.
technically
Cooperating with the
gods.
IPC
They're basically
while
very
remaining
powerful
wary
beings that
being
exist
drawn
on a
into its
different plane of
ambitions during the
existence,
operation
and
of
they
the
all basically
Anti-Destruction
represent
Alliance.
different paths of the different
If we
paths that they
handle
roam.
the negotiations
I told
well,
y'all before in Honkai,
perhaps
when we first started
Aha could
Honkai Star
stand
Wars, there are
behind
multiple
the
different
Astral
paths,
Express,
and each
just
path
like our
represents which
cooperation with
Eon
the
that's going to be
Sandra,
on that path.
where we could
Eons are
maintain
basically many
distance
different
from
types
one
of beings,
another
like literally be
while
anything.
offering support
There's
from
many different
afar.
types of Eons, and depending on how they look, and I'm going to
The
show
only
you which
question
one.
is,
Wait,
will Aha
yeah, why?
agree?
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree. What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt. This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavilli, complete with their signature and seal. Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands. Probably.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate, indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt. This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so out of the box. I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because I've joined as a supplicant. Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
A Plain Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What Perlux Corp among them.
With money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game. And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
Okay, back to what I was trying to tell you. Okay, sorry about that. A lot of things were getting in my way. People needed my help with something. All right, on to what I was telling you. I was talking about the eons. Like I said, there's multiple different kinds. The eons are pretty much similar to the Genshin, are basically the gods of Honkai Star Rail, but they are slightly different. For the eons, it just basically means the different kind of pathway that they will. Every eon rules a pathway, or a new type of pathway, or basically is part of that pathway. But they also all started out as humans. They all started out as humans and also became eons through various means and effects. There's also many different types of them. Oh, I forgot about that for one of the organizations. There's another organization that is run by Eon, known as the Destruction Organization. they're basically a bunch of monsters and everything else trying to destroy the
Hypothesis.
very piece of the universe and things like that. And they're all pretty powerful and everything else in between. But they're not really all that strong or deadly, depending how you go.
Tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
But yeah.
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
An IPC senior executive, Plain Arcadia's administrator, a member of the 10 Stonehearts, joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
He is right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge. Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did. Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantasmoon games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare, and they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those 2 supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These 2 individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all. That is correct. But all you need to do is sacrifice a tiny sliver of your reputation. Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue? I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest.
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing face to face with heroes of the cosmos? That's an enormous amount of wish power, and the Astral Express is the very source from which this wish power originates. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt. A wise choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right.
I'd like the Express
Sorry about that.
pay a visit.
So
to
the eons are pretty
QR
much the
code.
sorry for no
The
reason.
original
The
author
eons are
of
pretty much the
Fluffy
I already
Across
said pretty
the
much the
Blue.
same as the 7, but they're all very powerful because they all started as humans. Each eon is totally different because they all rule a pathway. I don't know the names of every eon. I'm going to show
Since
you.
their
I think there's a
debut,
book about them.
this author has
I'm going to show you
remained
each eon.
anonymous.
But I'm not going to show you that
Revealing their
now. I'm
true
going to show you them
identity in
tomorrow.
public.
Just a
But
quick
if the
history
real-life
lesson, so y'all basically
inspiration
understand the
behind
good
the story
foundation of
were to
Honkai
pay
Star
you a
Rail for y'all new
personal
players.
visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further. Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands. My secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised. By the way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
I don't know, man. That's a piece.
I've studied in detail, so please, keep this chip with you as a...
Well, we'll be on our way.
As your
Alright,
private
story line with
detective,
this.
I understand.
you actually think they would need my protection with their strength?
Hidden beneath each now that you've taken up...
Before we talk after the Herald of Death incident, here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid the...
Alright, there we go.
I'm afraid you've learned.
Sorry, my...
It's not a...
Indeed, my...
Are you trying to...
300...
I'm not sure.
500...
I want.
Oh, the answer is... I don't... The Herald of Death of this world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been...
But...
Reasonable. Marcus Antali, Miss Yabali, had... a serial killer come... What's more concerning? And during the fantasy... Mr. Ashvale.
Deal. Whoever this...
By the authority, go ahead and do what you must.
My friend, I don't blame
Don't
you,
blame you.
but I'm
Not being-
done being a breathing dead
Whoa, that spent a lot.
weight.
Just do it, you...
Nice.
Not knowing who you...
Not
Now,
video, but I
tell
can go
me.
back outside.
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your
All right.
finger? Well, don't tell me you.
Just lock my card
want to
until
go
then.
back to the days when everyone was
starving and at the mercy. 2,000 calories or
Hey.
I'm just
My apologies. You've met Madam.
She dumped this hot potato
On us.
because to prevent copycats,
There's only a few people who could reproduce.
Detective Kuchiba,
So I'm
just a bit of minor deduction.
That's
That's usual mother.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Maybe they have.
Ah, you mean that? Sounds like they've turned over.
I dug a little deeper into them.
You mean your monkey?
Okay.
That name. This is getting.
Anyway.
Duff holding a seminar at a.
So what are we waiting for?
Are you talking?
Okay, we're back outside to the storybook.
Almost there.
I already got him there. You know, I didn't want him. I did not want him.
A rich person like full.
But you know what? I'm basically just gonna use him what's up. Because I as well use him as part of it because it don't make no sense.
Your knowledge of these.
Miss Kuchi.
Fishing. I'm guessing what you want if you were only out to. So tell me.
Consider it a mystery. Daily life here. Foolish hasn't shown up.
Come on, show me what you. I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, she must have left the kids to me for my own happiness. When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
Right? All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out. I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too. It should be fun.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
That's bull.
So your debt's wiped clean.
All right, we're just gonna basically continue the story mode, but have a good old time doing it.
Pretty great, huh?
We meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons just
to keep up. A
We're
lot
not
of
gonna figure
Imagine
it
think
out.
factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is close to me.
Right, that's already
I'm
pretty
not
good.
even considered
But shit seems
recyclable
a little bit
waste.
weird.
But here in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats! You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you. Of course! You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will.
Starting 1 second long as time to do it.
Just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon...
Everyone!
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls. Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. But before we celebrate the elation, as you all know, 15 years ago, that day, I lost my parents.
Usual hot dogs never lost.
My
Or never will
classmates.
lose.
And the others. Then after that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them. Back then, I was just an empty shell, breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the Master of Elation grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet,
You
what
do
truly
almost
moved me
That's not one good.
wasn't the
That's
pain.
almost wife.
It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person.
Nope.
But the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again. in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness.
Okay, well, we're trying to do as much as we can, and then after that, we're gonna play some manga. So basically, forward.
Everyone, Minato, Miss Bell Woods, and Taija did when we were born once until the inter-asked. They flooded us. Wish power, elation.
You said it. And those.
Yep.
Look around you. Do you remember them even through their pain? So listen well. Join the research. Our mission doesn't. While others pray
To fulfill.
Yes.
Eternal
The speech is
laughter.
over. What's your take, Detective? Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see.
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the new. They may not have been saints.
Though rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members. When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely?
Is that a bastard?
15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Dovebrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
Oh, no.
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge.
Oh, boy.
He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed. Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon. You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed to let him get away, and that's why he's back again now!
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
Well, that's a
Once
little
the
bit
herald
weird.
of death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die, for even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to
Oh, that's not good. They're going crazy. I was gonna explain. I already explained most of the eons, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about them tomorrow.
Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness.
let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantasmoon smile.
That's the world's strongest
Make
creature.
Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us.
Silence! My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now,
Took your
but
butt.
rest assured, I'll
He took your
cooperate with
butt.
any investigation from the
He don't
Department
take
of
you.
Aberration Defense or the
His
Security
life.
Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty. Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with their everlasting smile.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility. You're the one who should be dead.
Okay.
Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Huh? Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond.
Okay.
Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman. You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She
Okay, we're about to go a little bit crazy.
Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Okay, we did a little bit of the story mode, some more. So we're gonna stop right here. Let's go play some Marvel Rivals, my babies. Oh my god, now I gotta recalibrate my controller. How can this keep happening, bro? All right, it's about to be 3 o'clock. I'm gonna call back at 3. All right, when 2 o'clock hits, 2 o'clock is, that's when the end stream. I gotta make a phone call pretty soon. Hopefully I could come back to you tomorrow with good news or some bad news, depending on how it goes. Oh boy. All right.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil. Martial arts sharpens your mind.
You're mine. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Where I come from.
Okay.
It's not a kingdom of spiders.
Same. Though if you ask me, the webs are a nice upgrade.
I fear we'll have to disagree on that.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Richards and Stark think they know everything. But when man plans, the gods laugh.
The enemy has arrived.
Chin up.
Needed that, thanks.
Moonlight left an arm.
That is much better.
I need assistance. It pleases me to be helpful. You made me angry. Let me help. Ease down.
I'll be shipshape in no time.
You needed some help, didn't you? Because I can see behind you. Getting my
Okay, let's get a little bit crazy.
I built myself a new body. Like it?
You dish it out. I can take it. Typical air breather.
Let me help.
That is much better.
It pleases me to be helpful.
Pep in my step. Doctor in the house. A doctor in the house.
Help is here.
Doctor in the house.
That's it.
It pleases me to be
Holy crap.
That is much better.
Don't come back.
I'm not fighting the fucking monster.
You made life energy brings me back. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Back up under their noses.
If you wish to survive, you must prepare me.
Tandy needs help.
Rise and fall. Love battlefield
Better
medicine.
stop that vehicle! A guardian never gives up.
Oh. Probably unlink that.
Hostile ahead. They've made it halfway. Stop them! Better stop that vehicle! Destroy the arc.
Now we're
Chin up.
Just the boost I need. Oh, dear, that hurt.
I am healed. Help, friends. It pleases me to. This is natural anger.
That is much better.
us against the world.
Let me help.
The moon!
Chance to stop them. You made me angry. It pleases me to be helpful.
So we just go for it.
My guard's down.
And stay down.
Let me help.
There we go. There we go.
You needed some help, didn't you?
Some pep in my step.
Behind you!
I need assistance.
Damage! I'm opening a portal. An enchanted object.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Your powers are mine!
Let me help.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You made me angry. You look tired.
Alright, I was not good at time.
I live to fight another day. He stopped them in their tracks. We need not fear the arc anymore.
if it starts to hover.
Hostile ahead. Let me help. You needed some help, didn't you?
I'm
Only 60 seconds left. Moonlight's he stopped them in their tracks. Help is here.
Pep in my step.
You needed some help, didn't you? I need assistance. My anger is healthy.
Love over here.
Oh crap.
Down to 30 seconds. Take a nap. I feel bad for you. The final 10 seconds.
Maximum pulse!
Destroy the arm. You stop them in their tracks. Another epic victory. Big win. Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh, okay.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I switch over to a DPS? Okay, we got 2 healers and everything else. So I might be a little bit crazy. Wait, did we do challenges? I forgot about the challenges. Alright. I'm basically waiting for like to see the new map, but I don't know.
Evil is a rejection of life. Thus I 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
A new world is a-borning. A shuffling of the galactic guard, if you will. You could be part of it.
I will remain loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond, and also terrible weakness.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Some may call this entanglement chaos. I only see opportunities.
There's somebody who needs a bullet.
Glad Bucky got out of here.
Chin up. Oh, I need assistance. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Sensational. You look tired. My
Dumbass.
hammer is healthy. Capture the mission area. Beware, enemies. Chin up. Don't come back. value all life.
Okay, this is a little bit weird, but yeah, sure, why not?
Even the Sorcerer Supreme cannot win this battle alone.
Then how about you and me make a little magic together, eh, Shia?
I will gladly fight by your side, Remy. But nothing more.
That's all I meant. Ain't my...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Don't hold in your emotions. Let them out. Chin up.
Ah, that's better. Our foes have found us.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Hold on, it was ours. I didn't know it was yours.
Chin up.
What the hell? Okay, nope, that don't really help.
It was just...
I built myself a new body. Like it?
You want the best? You got him, Shia.
Control lost. Chin up. This is natural anger. I am healed.
That did the trick.
Just who Gamma was looking for. Mon Dieu, that hurt.
Someone scratch my back.
Ah, damn.
Thanks for the laugh, love. Love that cake.
Double KO. Life energy brings me back.
Okay.
The perfect hex disappear.
Let me help. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. It pleases me to be helpful.
Just who Gamma was looking for.
Control seized. Chin up.
What are you aiming at?
Bless the healing arts.
I'm hunkering down.
Double KO. Life energy brings me back. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
A winning hand!
Okay, nope, that's not gonna work, but sure, why not? I've been silent for this entire time, mostly locked into the game, but I gotta basically locked in a lot more.
The area's almost yours.
I'm opening.
We are undefeatable.
This shield should do nicely.
I need assistance.
I don't know what this stuff is that crazy.
I'll patch you up.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Take a nap.
Got him.
I vented my anger.
This is way better than I thought. I made it quick.
Martial arts sharpens your mind.
We should make our exit.
You best check this out.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Loki, why do you lie?
Well, dear, how else is anything done in this universe?
Oh boy, am I glad I brought along an extra deck of cards.
This is a nice spot.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So there are two dooms, huh? Sounds like overpopulation.
Wait, nope, that don't make any sense.
Back to La Mer with you.
Beware, enemies.
Found me some of the
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Okay. Yeah.
New perspective.
Boy, that sounded a little bit crazier than I thought it should be, but yeah, sure, why not?
Help is here.
Ooh, wait, that hit the spot.
My anger is mounting. I am here.
I made fun of her.
Yep, nope, that didn't work. I don't know why am I attacking. I'm healing a lot, but I ain't healing enough. I'm healing enough. I gotta heal a little bit more. That's not enough.
Has returned.
You see, to get him out of
Their
comp,
team's
but yeah,
capture
sure, not
progress
healing
has
enough.
passed the halfway point. Let me help.
Bless the healing arts.
My anger is helping.
No, y'all. Get to it for your best now before I take it off.
Beware, enemies. That did the trick.
That's what I thought. Get the move.
Control seized.
Everything is mine.
Let me help. Our enemies are here.
Okay, I don't know this one.
Look what just crawled out of La Mer.
Thanks for the target practice.
Boost I need.
This is
All right.
natural anger. Let me help. My life was ebbing. These creatures obey.
All right, this is getting even more weird than it should be, but yeah, sure. What up? I ain't played Scorgo a long time or Iron Fist, so I'm gonna do that right now because I want to play on both of them. It's been a long time since I played as Iron Fist.
Loyal squids. In all I have ravens.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, nope, that wasn't even a try, but yeah, sure. What up?
Denizens of the deep. Gambit never falls.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
One, yeah, it is. All right, I already got like 10,000 more. Okay, we got 40. Why is it 42 days left until the next battle pass? What the kind of bullshit is this? All right, well, it doesn't really matter. All right, I'm playing as Iron Fist this time so I can basically kick some ass. I played so many Star Rivals and made a lot of clips, but I don't think I'll make enough.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay, cool. We're in New York. Hold on, let me just switch over to Iron Fist. This is the new map I was talking about. My boy Iron Fist. Please, bro. I don't want to be here. I just want to play as Iron Fist. Please. I've healed so many times. I'm tired of being a healer. There we go. All right, so this is the new map that is coming out. Ah, nah. Multiversal put up. It is William Fisk. We're back in New York City. We're back in New York City. Good old New York, home to every single hero. The Punisher, Daredevil. Everybody. Oh shit.
Martial arts training, do you, Spider-Man?
Not much, but in theory, my spy systems let me dodge and any punch you throw.
And
What happens when you spy? He fails you. I guess the backup plan wouldn't be a bad idea. So blessings to you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this is where they live?
To the mission area. Got it?
Yeah, I can tell Spider-Man lives here. It's a little safe place, so that's not really too far, but yeah. Wow, we are on a map. This is good old New York City. Wow, this is good. Good lord, that is William Fisk's tower. Why is this way different than the other multiverses? That was a little bit weird than I thought.
Thanks for the shield.
All right, I gotta basically kick a little bit more ass, but it's been a while since I played as Iron Fist. Vigilante's that. Alright, let's go get some of us. Oh my god, I forgot how long it is. I haven't played as Iron Fist in a minute.
You'll fall long before I do.
It's been a long time since I played Iron Fist, so it's gonna take a little bit weird than I thought. But it's been a long time. Time for practice.
I'm saving your friend for a post-battle snack, Dave. Oh, let's play a game!
Bro, come on. It's more weird than I thought it would be. Like, come on now, get our asses headed to us. Bro, Good lord, this way said kicking my ass multiple different times. I didn't think it would be my ass multiple different ways.
You'll fall long before I do. Yeah, so Marvel Rivals, great game. Everybody's playing it. My motto is
Fear thyself.
got my own cover.
Thanks so much.
Okay, now I'm about to put everyone in the casket. I'm about to basically start beating ass. It's about to be an ass beating of ever. Yeah, for Iron Fist, you don't really do too much. It just needs to be a hole, apparently. That for the rectal thing, it's got you kind of footed. Alright. I'm not as good because it's basically been a long while, but I think I'm getting the hang of it again. Yeah, no, I'm not basically doing this. It's been a long time since I played as Iron Fist. I am not that good. It's been like a minute. Alright, I just gotta keep practicing. I should be able to get back to being as good as it. Before, I was able to do like a lot of good hits, but I haven't really played them in a long time. Also, I might not be as good as I was before when I first had them. I just gotta practice and keep going so I get back to using them. So if I die a couple times, perfectly fine. Iron Fist is pretty hard to use most of the time. Yes, it is. Ah, damn. Well, I gotta basically do a little bit better than I thought it would be, but yeah, sure. There's also some ice on this though. I'm kinda looking forward to having that.
I'm doing this my way.
Alright, there we go.
You were always outmatched.
Ah, good. Boy. Well, that was my fault. That was my fault. Hey, they broke out of prison. William Fitz against every single one of them about to be the greatest fight ever. Because William Fitz was able to square up with most of these heroes. Sounds sad. Bro, mine is worse. I'm not drunk. That's a little bit weird than I thought it would be.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right. Hey, no, don't. All right, fine. I'll play as Frank Castle. Actually, no, I want to play as Angel Blitz. I gotta practice most of her. All right. Okay, this might be a little bit good. So I'm about to kick some ass.
Why can't a girl ever get a bloody day off?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's probably the most funniest thing I like to do. I like to jump up. It's a little bit weird, but it makes this a little bit more fun. It's a little weird than I thought.
Woohoo! Field trip to Avengers Tower.
Whew. I signed up for this mess.
Okay, dope. That's
Time
gonna
to
work.
shoot my way out of it. There you are, you cheap. Ah, much better. Some health would do nicely.
Hey, bitch! Man, fuck you, Magneto! I tried to shoot, put this man in a casket, but he's still here. Bro, I'm gonna put Magneto on a shirt. I swear I never did want to put him on a shirt. I'm about to put Magneto on a shirt, man. This shit ridiculous.
No worries, I've got your back.
I only got the most kills as Invisible Woman. How the fuck is that even possible? Nope, not even gonna ask because I know they did not buff Invisible Woman. I'm not really surprised that they got that one, but yeah, show it up. Okay, it's a little bit weird.
Uh-oh, they don't look friendly. You're halfway there. Keep going. Breathing gunshot. Release the Globrots! I like the cold. We are undefeatable!
Much better.
Put him on a shirt like I said I would. I said, wait. Did I kill Magneto or did I kill Loki? Oh, I killed Loki. Oh, that explains a lot. I killed Loki. That explains a lot. I put that man on a t-shirt, but I did put him. Okay, it's a little bit different than I thought, but yeah, sure. He's my best friend.
Avengers Tower. I like the cold.
Oh, okay. Okay, nope, that don't really help our kids, but yeah, sure, why not? Nope. There we go. Got him.
Thanks for the love, love.
Now I see them.
I got 18 kills. A little bit better than I thought, but I thought it'd be more. But yeah, sure, why not? Good job, everybody. I don't know.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who's ready to go hunting?
Fine. All right, now I gotta be, bro. I gotta basically keep switching so I can basically have it to the team that needs my help.
The hand of heaven is here. Show some respect.
Okay, we at least gotta have some good amount of people because we might get our asses killed. I really don't want to basically be.
Despite my name, I am no angel.
30 seconds before you
Okay,
attack.
3 defenders and plus 3 to 10. I think we should kick some serious ass with this one. This team might be a pretty decent team.
Bloodstone, I presume? I have heard many stories of your triumphs on the battlefront.
Acknowledged.
Bitch, did you just switch over to... What the fuck are we doing? Okay, hold on for a second, because everybody want to switch and shit.
The hand of heaven is here. Show some respect.
Give me a second.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I had to switch. Now we got an even team. Now, if we fucking lose this shit, I'm beating everybody's ass.
A guardian never gives up. Chin up. Knees down. I am healed. My spirit leads me to be helpful.
Okay, good. There we go. Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You don't have to fight alone.
I should beat the shit out of everybody who fucking switched. Bro, we had a good team. Why do you constantly wish to fucking destroy me? Why do you continuously discuss me with this shit?
You don't have to fight alone. My anger is healthy. I'm wounded. Damage sustained. Help. Need assistance. Let me help. I feel your pain. My spirit steadies. Take a nap.
Alright, every single one of y'all with every fiber of my being right now. Like, come on, now make shit a little bit different. All right, we got like 10 more minutes before the stream comes to an end. We're gonna talk more lessons tomorrow. We're gonna talk more about some other things. fuck did he break through everybody? What the fuck?
Let me help. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
And you will probably see you in jail eventually. Of course they'd be coming after me. Alright, I got 10 assists. She got 2. Basically healing as best as I can. They say heal like a lot of more people, but they made it a little bit different. Okay, that don't make no sense, but yeah, sure, why not?
A little help here?
Almost there. Help is here. Damage sustained. Need assistance. We are undefeatable.
Yeah, I should have saved this. Yeah, I thought I gotta do. Okay, this is a little bit different. Will you stand the fuck still? Ah, fuck. Bro, this is a fucking bullshit. What the hell? Okay, it's like a little bit more pissed off. Like, what? But hold on, it doesn't make no sense.
Let me help. My spirit steadies. So close. This is your big chance. Cover me. You don't have to fight alone. Let me help. This is natural anger. I am wounded. Who will help?
Okay, oh, shit, what the fuck do I keep doing, bitches? Why the fuck am I keep falling backwards? Bro, why do I keep falling backwards? It don't make no sense.
This is natural anger.
Once more.
Help is here. Get that vehicle moving again. You made me
The hell? Oh, okay, come on. Okay, that's some bullshit. Man, this was on my ass. Wait, did we win? No, we didn't win. Okay, we still got 3 more minutes. Someone please put them in their place. I'm healing as best as I can. We got 2 for 2. Come on. It's like a same situation.
help is here. You don't have to fight alone. I am wounded.
Okay, nope, this don't make no sense, but I'm getting my eyes beat, but I'm still healing. Even when I'm dead. My mind heals is basically getting crazy. I work a little bit more, but yeah, sure, what up?
Let me help. Well, that's better.
There we go.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Okay. I'm not gonna say that we did win, but at the same time, I'm also pissed off. I keep chasing around multiple different times. All right, this is the last round for today, and then we're gonna call it quits for today.
Pick your hero or villain.
Yeah, I just gotta finish this last round.
What time is it?
157.
I have 一夫当关，万夫莫开。
All right. Okay, this might be a bit better than I thought. Please be a healer. You see this like 2 already DBS? You could be the reasonable one and switch out to be the healer. Please, because I don't want to switch out. I just want to play as the Iron Fist release for like I already play as a floor best, but please let me see if I can get some kills with him.
30 seconds before you attack.
But please be reasonable. Be reasonable. Be.
We've got some pretty big competition on the other side of this fight.
All right, we got 2 healers on the team, so that's pretty good. So I guess we could. I think we could make this work. Yeah, we can make this work.
Please don't tell me you steal music too.
The gambit ain't no pirate shit. He only take what deserved.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Oh shit!
2, 1. All you need to do is
Shit
capture
ain't
the
even weird
mission
than it
area.
should be.
Got it?
Can't even reckon what Odin's got locked up in his vault.
Can't you is my shield? Got me good.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Ice G. You are always outmatched.
Capture the mission area.
Cool and refreshing.
Can always use a shield.
I soon unprotected.
This fight was never yours.
Got him. Yeah, when I'm about to play this playing alpha, I'm basically going crazy. I'm about to put everybody on a t-shirt. Ain't nobody taking down the fist. The Iron Fist.
Another loser to punch. Dragon kick. Defeat
Gotcha.
destiny.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? I was going crazy, but this one might be a little bit different. All right, we're basically down.
You'll fall long before I do.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, we got one. Okay, let's just go with that one. Okay, this might be a little weird than I thought.
Control lost.
Okay, this actually sounded better than I thought it would be, but yeah, sure, why not? I gotta make a phone call today again because I tried to. We're gonna see what happened, but now we're just gonna work.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. I hate to admit it, Namor, but I'm going to miss you.
Damage sustained. Need assistance.
气贯长龙。
Okay, you see, I was on their asses. I was on their asses, kicking their asses and everything else. But the next thing I know, I'm not on their asses at all. Because I feel like it's going really crazy.
The Iron Fist still burns.
Wait, did I get this skin for? I forgot where I got this skin. I forgot what season I got this skin from.
Shields up.
I gotta instantly look.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Time to heal.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
You're idiots. Step on lava. Dragon kick. Almost bowed out.
Yeah, there we go. Like that.
Can't control this iron magnet.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, oh shit.
Bless me, Solo. Might. Solo's fury.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah, this is gonna be really harder than I thought. Oh, this will make no sense, but yeah, sure, why not?
But I'll be the best. Time to heal. My
30 seconds before you attack.
One
Get
kick,
ready.
kick. I'm still the ace, but I need to kill some more because I don't have enough kills.
Hulk hates stupid fishman.
I assure you, Bruce, the feeling is mutual.
Give Hulk one good reason not to toss you back into the ocean.
Because I would drag you down with me. Care to find out how long it takes for you to go from green to...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
That really make no sense, but yeah, sure, why not?
Listen, Hulk admit he's still working on his anger management. There's gonna be a fight.
ball again, Solo.
Capture the mission area.
No, I was gonna survive that, but yeah, sure, why not?
You'll fall long before I do. Ball again, Solo.
Now Hulk mad!
What the fuck? Yeah, sure, why not?
Time to heal. Good to be protected.
About to become an ace. Keep trying me on this one. Alright, what? Oh yeah, I forgot.
You weren't invisible to me, Mr.
How? Make it make sense. How in the fuck did I basically get my ass handed to me? Bitch, hey, you just came here all the time. You don't get to call me a bitch. You call me a bitch when you get older. Basically, you and I can compete with each other, but unfortunately, I can't do that today. I wanted to play with it, but
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Co-op time. Zero lost.
sorry, Jeff.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Okay, yeah. You see, I didn't think I was gonna get jumped by 2 bitches. I love playing as Daredevil, but apparently Daredevil don't understand that I all with this.
Solo has blessed me again. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I mean, we both died, but that didn't really cause us to set everything else. But yeah, sure, death is just out of it. Oh,
Fall long before I do.
great. Now we gotta go through another match. Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm the sworn protector of Quinlan. Who are you? My turn now!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Why do you insist on staying with your fool of a husband when you could rule the world at my side?
Reed saves the world countless times each week, almost as often as you fail to conquer it.
Ooh, you wound me, Susan.
Not yet, but keep talking, and that could change.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Even though it's shattered, the sword of Fushi is always with me.
There's gonna be a fight.
For mutant kind!
Anyone willing to help?
Time to heal.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Okay, nope, this is not gonna work.
They captured the mission area.
Solo has blessed me again. Time to heal. My turn. Dragon shit! Whew, almost about out.
Okay, yeah, I understand now. It's basically a whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I get it now. Alright, we're gonna finish this off, and then we'll be done for today.
Quinlan! Bless me, Solo.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
No restriction. Yeah, sure, why not?
That is much better. You'll fall long before I do. Ball Yin Shouyi.
They've almost got it.
what kind of pull cap is that? Oh, okay, so Namor took my spot. I understand that Namor took my spot. Yeah, sure, why not?
Solo has blessed me again. Don't mess with the
So,
amazing
like,
Spider-Man.
They're attacking.
Namor. I'm going to miss you.
Yeah, sure, why not? Didn't work.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I'm going to take this L, basically go with the loss because it's not that bad, but I'm going to practice a little bit more. Maestro Hawk was built different. I hate Maestro Hawk. Okay. Well, my lovelies, it is unfortunately the time of day for us to stop streaming. It's going to be a bunch of fun time. It's been fun. It's been good. It's been Gucci, and it's been everything else I always wanted it to be. But it's gonna be pretty good. I think I might play as Namor next. I haven't decided yet. But it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. I will be on tomorrow, same time as always, 11 o'clock. We're going to talk more about some Honkai Star Rails lessons and basically everything else. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to start a new lesson on a new game. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, other than that, I want to give a shout out to Thomas. I want to give a shout out to the Grim Warrior. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be on tomorrow, same time, and I love every single one of you, my babies. Have a nice day, my students, and goodbye. Bye-bye.